Espark from Polychampions.
I'm Innofunni, Polytopia professional player.
And we are here to talk about the finals of the Polysseum, the season final.
These two players have done really well in all the other monthly Polysseums. This is the grand finals, the match for first place. They're going to be playing a best 2 of 3 set. In black for this game, we have Astrea versus in purple, SunflowerInDreamland. Let's see what happens.
All right, let's look at the spawns. They seem to have very similar spawns, except black, Astrea has those mountains in the way.
Yeah, it seems a little inconvenient. However, on Archipelago, you don't really have all that many directions to travel into. And at least Astrea is seeing some of these animals that they can turn into villages.
Yeah, they're both sending their warriors towards the middle of the map, finding villages. Astrea got, let's look at their tech. So yeah, Astrea got sailing and fishing, right? And purple, sunflower, I think they both get sailing and fishing very early, right?
Yep, I think this is a pretty standard play. It's definitely what I've been doing in my practice matches. You just need to get on the water, start controlling it immediately. And Astrea goes for an explorer here, which is pretty aggressive. Probably hoping to grab some stars from meeting his opponent. But either way, he is going to have enough stars to make a port in the next turn. And hopefully get that raft onto a city.
Yeah. So black is first on the water, got that raft down, and black can reach that middle village, that little island in the center. Now purple gets an explorer.
They did a little more, not sure how to say it, a little more economically. They did grab the workshop of their second city before grabbing an explorer of their third. Oh!
Another explorer. Hello!
Yeah, usually you'll see some combination of one workshop and one explorer between those 3 cities, and definitely capital workshop. It's just getting the explorer first is a little more aggressive. Astrea is going super aggressive right now with multiple explorers. Usually that's a little risky on a game like this, where it's all about how many units you can get in your navy going, because it's going to be really difficult to afford all those boats and stuff that you're going to be making when you don't have those workshops.
So black, Astrea's claimed this middle village. He's first to get there, but I don't know if he's going to be able to keep it. Now, what I thought was interesting at this point was their economy, right? So on turn 7, black, Astrea's got 9 stars per turn, 10 after he claims that middle city, and then purple is about the same, right? They have about the same stars per turn.
Well, purple's got a bone, a more, even though they are down a city. After this explorer, it's evened out.
Oh, he doesn't get the lighthouse. I know a lot of times these explorer plays are just to get that lighthouse.
Yeah. Taking a third explorer is kind of crazy already.
So many explorers.
He
so
really
now
wants
they're
to
on
get
the water.
Yeah. He really wants to get a port on the city. Otherwise, that warrior is just kind of trapped there,
right?
And the city isn't providing much benefit for him.
Yeah, that middle warrior is just chilling on that little island because he doesn't have climbing, so he can't move onto that mountain.
Yeah, he really wants to get a port there. He really wants to get a bunch of units, and that's really expensive, especially when you've taken 3 explorers like that. Sunflower, who is down a city, but still up 1 star per turn.
Exactly.
Org too.
Exactly. What? Org?
Yeah, Astrea just bought Org to try to get this. That's usually a good tech that you want to get into. It helps you grab shields, and when health is the number of hit points is the only thing that matters about your units in the water. It's really nice to tech into that. But I'm not sure he's going to be able to survive this attack. I mean, just look at how many rafts Sunflower has.
Yeah. Well, black has 4 cities. 5. He just picked up his 5th over here. But yeah, he doesn't have a lot of units in the water, and purple has a lot more naval units.
Yeah, I mean, the question for me is, how is he going to survive this?
Another explorer? What?
A 4th explorer.
He really wants those lighthouses, I guess.
What more vision did he need, really?
I don't know. Oh, look at that. siege.
Yeah, now that he doesn't have any units in the water, like this siege is just going to hold, and this center city is really vulnerable to getting sieged as well. And what's Astria going to do about it?
Yeah,
You're gonna pick up climbing and get this siege here.
Yeah, so and it looks like he gives up. One thing I thought that was really interesting, on turn 7, right? I think something that helped a lot here. Okay, this warrior got 10 stars from the ruin. I thought that was a big boost for purple.
Oh, absolutely. It's like the difference in getting climbing and pulling off that siege on that last turn and not a couple of ships as well. Or scouts now.
Yeah, and Astrea probably got too many explorers. Like, I don't know what benefit that was.
Absolutely. That was the difference between putting on a few extra warriors in the water to help unsiege these cities and not. I think definitely goes to show a lot about how you're going to want to be playing these naval games. You're going to be wanting a lot of cities, lots of workshops. You still need like an explorer or two, get vision on your opponent, get the early star trade rolling in. However, a lot of marginal utility there is just lost with each explorer. You only really need one, maybe two.
So this is the second game. It's still Sunflower versus Astrea. Sunflower is the host in black, and Astrea is the green or teal player.
With the skin.
With the skin. All right, let's see how it looks.
Got a very standard opening of the workshop. One of the things you might be looking at, and the cursing for both players, is where their ports are. Because if you're able to connect your capital with your other cities by ports, that's fantastic.
But black spawn has a lot of fruit, and green, like, just a lot of water and a mountain.
Absolutely. A lot of water isn't too terrible. You can grab all the new fishing resources in the Path of the Ocean update. Ooh, that explorer just weaves around that lighthouse.
And it's interesting, Explorer, he only has, let's look at the tech. He has sailing, so that Explorer cannot go on the deep ocean, but with Archipelago, you're going to have a lot of shallow water connections. But it just missed the lighthouse in the south.
That's a little rough. But yeah, again, Astria's playing pretty aggressively with that Explorer. Wonder... Yeah, it's going to be harder for Sunflower here. Just doesn't have the resources to upgrade this other city yet. Wonder if they're going to grab Org or just go straight into sailing, pick up, the fish.
How does it look as far as cities? So green has 3, just picked up the 3rd, and black only has 2, but also about to pick up a 3rd in the west.
Yeah, it looks like this land connection can move further forwards if they move this warrior by their capital up.
Oh!
Yep.
What did he get? Oh!
Swordsman.
Swordsman from the ruins. Put that in a boat, that'll be strong.
Swordsman is definitely not the worst thing to get, but it's also not the best. I'm sure he'd be loving stars for population.
Another lighthouse.
That's fantastic for him. Gets them pick up this upgrade.
Exactly.
And profit.
He can put a fish there and upgrade his capital and get 5 stars back. Excellent.
He also meets Astria right at the end there, our teal player. Yeah, things are looking quite nice. Like exploring in all the right directions, finding a ton of villages. Veteran Swordsman's going to be a very handy unit in the water, maybe even as a rammer.
But now they just got to get those units in the water. Both of them. They got to get a navy going.
Yep. And Astria is able to overcome the like a little subpar stuff with the port connections. Able to connect both these cities, upgrade the capital. Another explorer, still pretty aggressive.
You said there was subpar connections in the capital? Let's see.
Oh yeah, it's just that without like connecting through that second city up in the north, it would be difficult to connect to that city southwest of the capital. But it can't connect directly through there, I would think. I mean, we see the lines going straight through the capital.
You know, port connections are so weird in this game. All right, let's
But
keep
yeah,
going.
Astrea picks up a second explorer. Again, really aggressive approach. Might work out really well if he's able to turn it into an attack, which he gets the meeting stars, gets the upgrades, starts paying for itself in the immediate future. But by the time it gets to like turn 20, I don't know, maybe wishing for a workshop on a second city and then only the one explorer.
And they exchange fire. Green attacks black. They're going to start fighting. Organization. You were saying that before. I mean, look how many fruit he has in his capital.
Yeah.
Org would get him an easy giant, right?
Yeah, getting that first giant is really nice. Monument you drop on another city, like maybe get 5 stars back on the level 2 to 3 upgrade.
You know what?
It's
And
also
look,
a fantastic unit.
Green, you know, this is interesting. Green, not only did he use that ship to kill Black's warrior that was on the village, Green moves on to this ruin, and Green has a raft on the starfish. Can we talk about the starfish for a minute? Let's
There are
look at
plenty
this.
of starfish peppering this map.
Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 6 starfish?
Absolutely.
This will be interesting.
Looks like the 4 are closer to Sunnyflower, but Astrea is making those aggressive plays, trying to move out really quickly. Probably gonna grab, I'd say like probably gonna grab a similar number of starfish throughout the game, but let's see.
Well, there's 4 starfish on Black's side, so if Black can get onto the water, I think he can grab all 4 of those. Green only has 2 on his side.
Yep, I'm gonna see that Park Fortune
Oh,
picking up the 5 stars.
Yes. Look, there's the first giant. Wait. I'm gonna go back. Well,
right next to the port.
there's that first giant. Nice. Oh,
Ooh.
wait. Let's go back. What? That swordsman. Wait, okay. This is important. Let's watch
Swordsman
this.
went into that port. It
So
damaged the warrior before captured on the last turn.
Let's watch this.
And now on this turn, what's funny is that Sunnyflower has this raft here that can't do much. But when this raft is going to move into these city borders, and now it can turn into a scout which is in range to attack, kill this warrior, and free up a tile for this swordsman to go and siege. Let's just watch that
Right,
play
because
out
right now this raft, the black, is outside the borders. It cannot upgrade it, right? But they move into the borders, upgrade to a scout, shoot, and now look at that, sieging with the veteran swordsman. I like that.
Yeah, and this is going to be something that Astrea cannot break. I'm sure he's fine with not getting a starship population from that ruin now.
Oh, an explorer. You know, this makes sense because Green can't keep that city, so you might as well get the explorer. Is he going to get the lighthouse? Yep. Mm-hmm.
Nice. One step closer to the Eye of God.
Green.
Now, yeah, I think that giant there definitely worrying. Oh, look at how these boats are placed. That scout's going on that starfish up there, trying to steal it from the other player before he can grab it.
That's right. Look at that. I wonder if, well, he might be able to get it. And look, he's still got this raft on the starfish, but he doesn't have navigation yet. It'll cost him 16.
Yeah.
I don't think he can get it, right?
Yeah, I think he's starting to kind of hurt from the explorers here.
He cannot afford to get that tech. He's got to save up.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, after he loses a city from the swordsman, the cost of navigation will go down to just 1 star over what he has, though.
That's true. When he loses the city, the tech costs will go down. But they've still got this giant. Black's got a giant here coming. Gotta watch out.
I'd be very worried if I were this teal player.
Let's see. There's the juggernaut.
Connecting another workshop.
Upgrading. That makes sense.
Strong, economical.
Take that city. Make a port. Upgrade it. So Black was not able to kill this scout on the starfish, but we know that Teal can't get the starfish because he can't afford the tech.
Yeah.
Oh, but look at Teal.
Been...
He's on this starfish now.
I feel like this scout probably head to that starfish down there in the south, and then probably pick up navigation on the next turn. Yep.
Yeah, look. Teal is on 1, 2, 3, 4 starfish, but he's not gonna be able to keep that one in the north.
No, it's certainly. Well, maybe he could if he moves his raft onto it instead of keeping the 3 health.
Oh, if
Yeah.
he'd moved a raft onto the starfish.
The only problem is you would have to move around the zone of control of this veteran swordsman. He would have had to upgrade it to a raft himself. That probably would have been fine. Just shoot the 7 health raft up in the port there. Out the other one back a little bit. I think he could have picked up that starfish. It's just a question of stars, really.
Interesting. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see. So yeah, here comes Black's Juggernaut. Killed that ship that was on the starfish. Put his own, the swords back in a raft again. Now he gets navigation, right?
This is a huge star boost. Yeah, even though the tech costs him 16 stars, just picking up, the 3 starfish, he means he profits more than a single star ruin. Even.
That's right. He picked up 3 starfish. Totally worth it.
It's also going to give him access to bombers if he has a good place. Now, if he can park it maybe behind like that tile east of this city Gerflo, then try to shoot at anything that Sunflower makes in a port. It'd be really nice. It'd be really difficult for Sunflower to access. The only problem is Sunflower's kind of dominating, especially with this Juggernaut. He's just got so many more units in the water.
Yeah, and Teal doesn't have any giants yet. But he got that big boost from the starfish. But he wasn't. Oh, he finally has a giant now. Teal has his first giant now.
Yeah, picked up aquaculture. Rammers are pretty good units, especially when your opponent has a bunch of scouts. They'll get one shot. He's picking up his 5th city, so now it's even on the city count. 5 cities against 5. Just that Teal's got still less income, just a lower levels generally, and also the lack of workshops kind of being felt. There's only the 2 workshops on the capital and the southwest.
Yeah, so Black, he has 21 stars per turn at the end of turn 12, right?
Yep.
Teal has... Oh, is that right? Do they have the same?
No, yeah, hit play.
There we go.
There.
Teal has 18. So Black definitely has a better economy and bigger cities.
Yeah, as soon as Astrea upgrades the south city, I'm sure workshop is coming. Should even out roughly the same, still down.
Watch that Juggernaut just moving through. Oh, yeah. There's a bomber. I missed that. Where did that bomber come from? Wait a minute. Where did that bomber come from?
Astrea tries to keep it a secret, but head back to the start of that turn 12 kill, yeah.
Oh, it's this one over here? Let's see, he gets his Juggernaut. There's the bomber. Okay.
Just tries to do some nice splash damage.
Boom.
It does a lot. I think there was a debate if it was better to hit that raft and kill it completely and then deal a little bit of damage to it. But if he did that, he wouldn't have hit the veteran swordsman up there. It also does kind of reveal where his bomber is, that it's in range of the warrior on the city.
It's not a secret, even though it's in the fog, right? Black can't see that little square there, but by process of elimination, Black has to know that that's where the bomber is. That's where the shot came from, right?
What tiles can I not see that is in range of this warrior? 1? Yeah, that would be a nice bomber if it wasn't that Black could damage it so much this turn.
Oop, yep. Black moves in that scout, takes a shot at the bomber. Now it's only 5 hit points.
Yeah. And even if you cannot kill a bomber, just damaging it a little bit, especially a warrior, taking it to half health, means it's going to do less damage to all of your units on its next attack.
And bombers and juggernauts have that stiff abilities or trait, so they don't retaliate. So you can take a pot shot at them and they won't hit back. Okay. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, bye-bye bomber.
Take it out all the way.
That's gone. Oh, moving his juggernaut in. Now it's juggernaut on juggernaut action.
The only thing is, the splash damage that Astrea did is not going to be quite the same as the damage the black player's juggernaut does.
Astrea got another explorer. Oh, what? It missed the lighthouse in the south. Oh,
it goes for a better lighthouse. All right. Now he's got. You should think, oh, he's in the east. He has the one right behind his opponent's capital with this explorer. Should be easy, but look how hard it is to grab vision on that east lighthouse for teal.
This one over here?
Yeah, it's tucked away in such an inconvenient location. He's gonna have to spend a few turns with a unit and probably placing a port like south of his capital to grab that.
Or he could get climbing, but that seems like a waste. And he didn't get this, but he can move the raft in one tile and then reveal that.
Yeah.
But yeah, now that you mentioned
it,
this corner tile is going to be really hard for teal to uncover, even though he has these two other lighthouses.
Yeah, I think we will probably see an Eye of God, though, from our teal player.
Black just has so many more boats in the water.
Stepping on all those starfish, though.
Oh!
Black player.
That's right. Look, 1, 2, 3 starfish.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have navigation. It'll cost him 19 stars, but he can get it next turn and then get a profit.
Yeah, he's got the stars for it, and he's gonna see the, like the benefits of, gaining 30 stars, same as teal did earlier. Except this time it's going to be turning a winning position into probably a dominating one.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely looks like black is in a winning position. He has more units in the water, and he's going to get a big injection of cash once he harvests those starfish.
He's going to step into the port instead of on that ruin.
Oh! Astrea did get climbing! Do you think he did that so he could get the corner tile?
Not sure.
That's funny. He got climbing. Look at those starfish. Look at those. Yeah. So many stars.
Cha-ching,
Cha-ching. Cashing in. And this one juggernaut, it's going to go bye-bye. Got 1 hit point left. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, normally if this was a game that rewarded you for grabbing knights, you might see 3 spirit just to disband that juggernaut, grab 5 stars. Unfortunately, Knights and Chivalry not really something you're going to see on an archipelago map if you're not connected by land at all.
So it looks like black cashed in all his starfish stars to get giants. Look, he's got 2 more giants now, plus the one in the juggernaut already.
Plus he's getting a little rewarded for all the initiative he took, developing that navy. He just has more killers, has a killer monument.
Ooh, that was nice. Let's look at that again.
That's a fantastically placed bomber.
Let's see this again. Look at this bomber. Boom. Oh, and that 1 hit point juggernaut still is doing damage. That's funny.
It's a wonderful thing you want to see. Bombers can be used offensively to suppress your opponent from dropping anything in ports. But also here we're going to see it defensively employed. Unfortunately, yeah, it's not quite enough. Without any other navy there, it's going to be taken out.
Yeah.
The rammers are kind of crazy.
That's a key thing. You were saying bombers being used defensively, but if you don't have units in front of your bombers protecting them, then they're so easy to take out. They have no defenses and they don't retaliate.
Absolutely. Especially in games like this, where it hasn't progressed to either player having defenders, and you're going to be seeing war trouble units.
Okay, this is weird. He got climbing, but then he moved the raft to get the lighthouse.
He's climbing just to maybe it was a little desperation. Try to get mining another giant on his capital.
But he does have the Explorer Monument, get all 4 lighthouses. Yep.
So how's he gonna deal with his siege? Well, I think we all know, ladies and gentlemen.
This
He has
siege right
been
here.
saving his stars. I think we're going to see this. Well, he gets an attack. He gets a kill there. I'm trying to go for a killer monument, like double monument into a giant push here.
Ooh.
Save up for a Houdini maybe.
I love Houdinis. Those are so fun. But I just think black, like you said, is in a dominant position. Ooh, okay. Giant siege here.
Now the problem, this raft, I'm sure our field player really wants to put it on the south tile. Use 2 monuments, push a giant, like make this one disappear. But I'm sure this scout here is going to kill that. Very unfortunate. You see, Teal's trying all these tricks and trying to be crafty, but it's just not working because they don't have enough boats. They don't have the stars to make a ton of boats like Black does.
Right, so say this again. He could Houdini if he puts this 3 hit point unit on this 1 land tile, because that would block the giant. And if he puts 2 monuments, then he can pop a giant there, right?
Absolutely.
Let's see. Oh!
He's going to use a rammer for that.
Nope, not anymore. But he can still pop a giant there. He can't do a Houdini.
Yeah. I wonder what his he's not going to use the killer monument there.
Oh.
I don't know if he had enough, but he's going to use the Eye of God. He got the fish in 2 ports. Much more expensive than a monument, the 16 stars. Yeah, he's going to go ahead and try to make his Juggernaut down here.
Yeah.
He doesn't really have much in the way of counterplay. Like, he's being dominated everywhere. Around the capital, it's bad enough. Like, the giant he has there is good. However, just look at this attack on his capital. He even pushed that giant straight towards his capital when he made the giant there.
Yeah. Yeah, he actually pushed the giant towards his capital. Well, this is the end, right? That last turn.
Yeah, he tried to make a comeback with the starfish, but he couldn't find anything. Just did not have the stars to keep pumping out all these units into the water like his opponent did.
Mm-hmm.
So, congratulations, well played to both players, and especially big congratulations to Sunflower, our seasonal Polysseum champion.
All right, thanks so much for talking me through this.
Absolutely. Most of all, thanks go out to everyone who's watching at home.
Yeah, thanks for watching. See you all later. Bye, folks.
Bye-bye.